Weight loss over the age of 50. Oh my God, it's gonna be so difficult. So whether you're 40, 50, or 60, it gets harder as you get older. And partially it's our hormones change. That's as simple as it gets. You know, you're premenopausal, you're menopausal, or you're postmenopausal. It really, really, there's no help there. So what we have to do is we'll have to work with our bodies. We have to change things we're doing right now. What you're used to, it doesn't work anymore. All these high carbohydrates, our body can't handle anymore. All the processed stuff, our body can't handle anymore. I hear it all the time when women come to me and they say, well, I don't want to cook, or I don't cook. Well, you don't have to cook, but you'll have to choose a food prep company, somebody that cooks for you. If you're willing to pay the price, then you can do that. It's all good. So your food has to be super clean. It has to be as close as possible to a natural state. Also, you're gonna have to stay away from all these high starches. It's the breads and the pasta and all the sweets has to go. The first thing you need to let go is your sugar. There can't be any sugar in your diet. Sugar is not good. Our liver shuts down. Our hormones are shutting down. All this stuff, and you're putting sugar in your body. Not only is it addictive, but sugar is toxic. So stay away from sugar. That's the first thing has to go. High flour products, your breads and your pasta and your sweet desserts, all have to go. They can't be in your diet. Later, if you want to have here and there a little treat, you can have that, but that means no more than once a week. But if you don't want to go back and being heavy, so I invite you to join my journey. I'm trying to lose 35 pounds, and I know this is going to be a slow journey. It's not going to happen overnight, and weight loss doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't matter what the media tells you. There is no quick fix. But I invite you to join me, and you can copy my exercises. You can copy my diet if you like. This is not dietary advice or nutrition advice, and this is not exercise advice. So you're responsible for yourself, but feel free to follow me. So my diet will be mostly keto. So that means that I'm eating protein and some vegetables. I love salads. So my choice is lettuce and things that are lower in carbohydrates. I like the purple cabbages. So I'm from Germany and we eat weird things. So the purple cabbage, I slice it really small and I make a salad out of it. Or I buy a big daikon radish and I use my zucchini slicer and I make a salad out of it. You can have little fattier meats. You can have dark meat chicken. I choose chicken. I like beef. I know some people eat organ meats. I don't like them, so I'm not going to include that in mine. You can, if you like. You can have some liver or whatever you want to eat. And then, of course, I'm going to eat only twice a day. So the 5 meals that I did in the past to lose and get lean out for a competition, making me like a single-digit body fat, does not work for me anymore. I have to have a different approach. And it doesn't mean that eventually I can come back to this, but right now my body needs to recover and needs to be low in body fat to respond to certain things. So anyway, I do intermittent fasting. I fast 16 hours. My last meal at night is at 6:30. And then I don't eat until I come home for lunch the next day. I get up pretty early in the morning. I get up at 3:30 in the morning. And I start work at 6 a.m. So that gives me enough time to just mellow out, listen to my little meditational tapes, and write down my schedule for the day, and then go to work. And though as soon as I come home, I eat, and and we'll go from there. So right now I work out in the afternoon. I should work out on an empty stomach. It's more efficient if you're on keto. So that's the plan in the future, working out on an empty stomach. So in future videos, we'll talk a little bit about, injuries and little rehab we can do to recover our bodies. We'll talk a little bit more about diet. We'll talk a little bit more about our workouts. I'm going to include some workouts. So today I'm just going to share some of the foods that I was cooking for this week. And they're super simple. You don't have to go crazy. I use my barbecue grill a lot, and I try to prepare my salads 3 days in advance. Chicken on the grill, I probably keep for 3 or 4 days. And if I need fish, I'll try to prepare it during lunch for the night. But everything else is super clean. A gallon of water a day. It's really hard for me right now because I'm constantly on the floor and people come in sporadically. I do group training, so I never leave the floor. I don't even go to the bathroom. I'm just there the whole morning. And it's hard for me to get my water in because also I'm trying not to go to the bathroom. But besides that, I try to drink your gallon of water. It's really important for weight loss. It's really important for fat loss. So we'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to try to post 3 times a week and just share some of the exercises that you're more than welcome to copy if you like. And then we'll go from, what the weekly results are of the weight loss. And of course, I want to keep changing the diet. And so your body doesn't get too used to a certain thing. It'll be more drastic the second time, but then we'll go mellow out a little bit and go a little bit more of a lifestyle habit. Also, make sure that you, well, I lost my track there. Make sure that you like and subscribe. You'll do me a big favor. And just, I'll see you next time on Friday. And we'll talk a little bit about exercising. But right now, before I leave, I'm gonna just share my little videos of my food. It's nothing special, so don't get excited. But it gives you a little bit of an idea. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on Friday. So this is my tomato, green and red pepper. I'm gonna put some onion in there, olive oil and apple cider vinegar. It's my salad. I have steamed broccoli. I think I over-steamed that sucker a little bit, so don't do that. Here I have mushrooms. I cooked them with green onions, a little bit regular onions, and some garlic. And as the onions caramelize, it'll make it a little bit thicker. And then this one is my spinach. So these are my vegetables for next week. Is little beef. This is also beef. It's just hamburger meat and it's organic. And organic has all the omega-3 fatty acids. I have some thin cut chicken breast here. So this is branzino. I got this at Trader Joe's. I have a little prosciutto on top of it, and I'm using Dash seasoning. I usually put some tomato on it, a little bit tomato, a little feta cheese, and a little bit parsley. It's really delicious. And then this one is, I forgot what it was. I think it's hamrock, something like that. I also got it from Trader Joe's out of the frozen section, and I'll just have some Dash seasoning on it. And I baked both of them in the oven.